Hi, this is Ingrid from Quiltessential Co, and we're ready to do our June block of the month. And before we start cutting out this beautiful block, I just want to say a thank you to some of our customers. One of our customers, Lynn, made this beautiful quilt out of a layer cake, and she gave it to us. We quilted and finished it, and it's going to be one of the quilts that goes off to a women's shelter. Well, I want to just say thank you to so many of the people that do give us quilts for all of the charity projects that we do, and it's really welcome, and it's a really beautiful thing to see. So now on to cutting. So now we're going to get cutting for our beautiful June block. A, 2 big squares, and then you're going to do B and C, and these are both 2 large rectangles. You can cut those, stack them, and cut them together. D are 2 big squares again, and then you have E, 2 tiny squares, and F, 8 small squares. And now we're going to sew. So first of all, we're going to take our A and our D, and of course we folded those in half and pressed them, and we're going to cut them with step 1 line, just like this. So you just put them down here. Oh, put the fold on. Please don't do what I just showed you. Put the fold on. That's better. And then we're going to cut this off. Before we put this away as a discard, just like last month, we're just going to cut a little couple of squares out of that corner. So just put your ruler back on here and follow your pattern. That's in step 1. And just out of your remainder of that A and D, you're going to cut a couple of squares. So here's your A with 2 little squares, and you're going to do exactly the same thing with your D and the 2 squares. For your B and C, this is very important because we want them to be on the right side of your A. You're going to stack C right sides up, put B on top, and you're going to put them right sides together. So these are right sides together, and you're going to have B on top. Use step 2 of your ruler, as usual, for cutting your side triangles. Cut these, and then don't forget to take off the little corner spot here. And then what will happen is you're going to get 2 that are opposite sides. So you've got your C and your B that are going to go on opposite sides. So now we're going to sew. So now we've sewn our pieces together. These are going to get trimmed up. Remember to put that little corner right into your point and the diagonal right to the point over here. And you're going to do your trim 1. So here is trim 1. And I'm working right now with my DA unit that has my 2 B and C's on this side of it. So just trim this up like normal. Okay, there's only one difference in the next step, so let's go through that. First of all, we are going to be, I've got them both set up here. So here's my A center, here's my D center. We're putting the opposite. So A goes on this end fat point, and your D goes on the A. And you're going to take your folded corner clipper or mark it, sew it like we've done before. And this one is going to get sewn onto here and flip back. And the instructions tell you which way to press. Once you've done that, you're then going to do your 2 F's on each of your sides. So 2 F's on each of your sides, and again, trim them up and sew them and flip them and press them the way that I've told you. Now I'm doing this all at once. you might find that they'll fall off if you're not going to pin them. So you might want to pin them or just do one step at a time. So once we've got these together, just remember it's important that only the A wide unit with the A fabric gets the extra E over here, not the D. So only this one gets this, and you cut it and sew it so that it's a little triangle across here. So you will see here on your block, only the A's get this, not the D's. And now you've finished your block. Some people are having a hard time figuring out where they keep their spot on their ruler. Here's a few things that will help you with this. These are the G-Easy ruler stickers, and there's 192 different stickers in here of 3 different colors in the package. They're reusable. You can put them on your ruler at different spots just to keep yourself together. So if you need 1 3/4, you can put a little sticker here, here, and here, just to remind you. Another thing that is a really good thing are these lens magnifiers. There's 2 different ones in the package. So if I show you, here's the ruler, and now you put this on, it stays put and you're magnified in that area so you can really see those numbers. And they just stick on with pressure and they don't fall off while you're working. You just pop them off. So if you need a little bit of extra help, these are 2 great things to use. Just so you know, we still have some room in our mystery quilt if you want to join that. It's easy to do and there's no pressure. So just phone us and join in on that for the summer. And if you have found this video useful, please leave us a like and click subscribe for future content. And this has been Ingrid from Quiltessential Co. And thanks for sewing with me today. And we'll see you sewing soon.